Stephanie from Youre Lovely, where we carry the largest selection of wood flowers in the United States. Happy whatever day this is that I'm filming, because I just realized this is not a Facebook Live, and that's what I always say, happy whatever day it is. No, hi, happy YouTube day, whatever that means. Hi, that's not a thing. What is going on? Okay, break, calm. You guys, we're starting a new series. I have noticed within the comments and during Facebook Lives, as well as in our group page, put a flower on it. If you're not a member, go join over on Facebook. We're lovely over there. A ton of amazing people. Anyway, sidetrack. Back to the series. New series! What we're gonna be doing is this is a dyeing series. It always sounds weird when I say that out loud, but it is. We're going to take specific flowers, yep, that word, styles, and we're gonna focus just on that. So today is one of them that gets asked quite a bit, and that is the almighty, the lovely Hydrangea. So the first color attempt that we're going to attempt right now is actually this inspiration piece. Come on. Focus. There we go. This was shared in the group, but also if you just go to Google and type in hydrangea and then hit the images, you'll see all sorts of beautiful hydrangeas. So we're gonna work off of this one. In particular, I really like this purple and green, but we're probably gonna try all three. We're gonna be dyeing a lot of hydrangeas, I just realized. All right, let's jump into this. The colors I'm going to use, there's this green in here, so I'm going to grab both the Folk Art Yellow Citron, it's number 503, and I'm also going to grab the Ceramic Coat Palmetto 04871. Sounds so like technical. And we're going to go put these straight on. I think this one's too light, but I think this one is perfect as is for one of those beautiful lime green hydrangeas. Just watered down. This one is a lot brighter, but I feel like once I get it diffused a little bit, it's gonna be a great color as well. So there are those two. I think we're going to play with both of them. And then for the purple, I'm actually, I think, gonna go, I'm gonna mix these two. So I'm gonna put my purple on a different, we're not gonna dip dye this at all. I don't know how many we're actually gonna dip dye. I think what we'll do is we'll dip dye the individual hydrangea blooms that we grabbed instead of a full, that's a lovely sound, instead of a full bulb. You can dip dye one of these, you just need a really big bowl to do that. And right now, all I have until my next set of dyeing cups, plastic things I'm out of them, are these Dixie cups. Those aren't gonna work for one of those. So we're gonna make do, because that's what we do around here. All right. And this color's a little too light, this one's a little too bright or dark, so we're gonna mad scientist this. We are. So I'm gonna grab a couple paint brushes. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy spray bottle. This has nothing but water in it, and also some leftover gesso from another experiment. Don't mind that, but just water. You could add some glycerin in there if you want. I don't do that very often when I'm doing a lot of this like diffusing technique. I guess that's what you could call it, a diffusing technique. So I think what I wanna do is I'm going to first try and do the green first. We're gonna try this a couple different ways. This is definitely an experiment to get this two-toned and very different colors to try to not get them to like mix together. So I'm gonna go in straight with my paintbrush onto the edges of my flower. Okay, there's that. And then with my paintbrush, spray bottle, geez Louise, we're going to diffuse that. And I'm gonna grab a little cup and kind of, okay. I would probably have some sort of other something to catch your paint. All right, we're just gonna go in and do both at the same time. So I'm gonna, normally I would do all my greens first and then mix in my purples and do that second, but let's just see if my theory is working. Okay, get my purple the way I want it, lovely. And I'm gonna focus heavily on the inside for right now, since we're going in with straight paint, not watered down. And then I'm gonna spray this again. Tip it, shake it. Okay. And since it's already wet, I'm gonna bring this up a little bit more. You can see that there's some water pooling in there. I'm gonna also get a paper towel to help dab off. All right, so that green is a little too yellow for me, but we're kind of getting there. Oh, come on, focus on there, focus, there we go. So we're kind of getting there. Here again is our color inspiration. So we're more pinky and more too bright green. So let's keep working on finding that perfect color combo. I'm gonna grab a paper towel, however, because I wanna dab off some flowers. We're gonna try that green. This is Hauser Light Green from DecoArt. Okay, that might work better. And for my purple, why don't we go right next to the other one? I know I said we're not gonna, we'll go on the opposite side, but let's go right next to the other one. Let's see how much of a difference it is. I'm gonna grab this to clean off my brush. And I grabbed some of these to kind of dip my, all right. Because I want a more faded look, I'm almost debating, I lost my inspiration picture. I'm almost debating if we should, oh, and this is interesting, actually. The more we look at this, look at like right here. It's very just, whoops, very focused on certain parts of the petal, but not all of it. So I'm just gonna put dabs of green throughout, but not cover all of the petals like I did this last one. You could also water down the petals first to kind of diffuse it, but I'm going to go in straight green. I'm liking this one a little bit better. I think we're getting closer, you guys. And now I'm gonna go up because this is already wet. I'm just going to blend that in to bring up the color a little bit. And I'm even gonna go over my green a little bit. Feeling good about that. I'm going to continue. Look how different those are. Wow. Look how different those are. Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this one for a little bit. We'll see how far I get. We'll speed this all up. And maybe I'll discover a couple things in the middle of it and I'll stop and talk. All right, enjoy the music and the speed up version of dyeing a hydrangea. Look how it turned out. So yeah, there's definitely some color variation going on, but I think that really brings out what a hydrangea looks like. They change color so much dependent on like the acidity of your lawn and stuff like that. So it's so cool. So now we're going to attempt a blue one, and I'm stinking nervous, but we're gonna do it similar to this kind of technique. All right, let's dive into that one next. All right, so similar kind of color story. There's just a little bit of green, but we have light and then we get real dark in the centers. So we're gonna attempt a 3-tone. All right, here we go. I'm a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Ah, here we go. All right, so we're gonna stick with the green that we had that turned out to be Hauser. There we go, Hauser Light Green from Deco Art Americana. We're gonna continue that. There's a lot less green though, so I'm gonna have to try to be a little bit not so heavy-handed. So the two blues I pulled, I have Periwinkle from Deco Art Americana, and then I have Blue Bonnet from Apple Barrel. I'm also thinking we're gonna pull that purple. So I'm gonna have some purple in the wings over here from earlier. Maybe even that dioxide one, or that real dark purple, the eggplant from Folk Art, just to throw it in our mix of paint. I also have that French blue. I have a big one of that one. I must have liked this the day I went to the store. Guys, I don't like blue very much for flowers. I think we've talked about this, but I think that was the closest to like a really pretty blue that went really well with peachy colors that I liked. Okay, so this does have a purple tone to it. It actually might be not dark enough. We're gonna do a 4-tone, possibly. We'll see. All right, and then we've got that purple. I'm just gonna bring some over. I'm gonna bring some over, and I'm gonna grab this, and I just wanna see what, nope, that's a very lovely color, but definitely not what we want. That would have been great for earlier. Man, that's pretty. Not what we want though. So let's see this dioxide color in there. Nope, too much purple, not enough blue. I'm gonna go grab some navy as well. So let me go grab that real fast. Okay, so I didn't have a navy right offhand, but I do have this mountain blue from Apple Barrel. I just wanna see. Just wanna see what happens. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm gonna mix it in with that purple, the purples. This is where we get mad science-y. That might be really great for that middle inside color with just like a little bit of purple tied in. Okay, we're gonna try this. All right. I think what I'm gonna do for this one, we're gonna go the opposite direction. Let's try this first. I think I'm gonna focus more on the blues first, and we're gonna get real saturated in the inner parts of the petals. And then when we get closer to the outside, we're gonna have less color, and then we can just add little tips of green in there. That's the hope, that's the plan. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we're gonna try. So I'm gonna start with just flat paint going straight in. And I'm going to spritz this. I wanna see how it fades on its own. Hot damn, that's pretty. Not exactly what we're wanting, but if you spread it out with your fingers, it's getting closer. So we gotta get that more purplish blue kind of going in there. So we're gonna bring that in too. And I'm even gonna go, what the heck? Let's add some of the lighter blue right on top of it. We're gonna 3-tone layer up the colors, really saturate that, tip it over and see. That's pretty. And then it's pulling, I don't know if you can see that, but there is purple, that purplish kind of periwinkle tone, kind of pulling through, mixing in with all the other blues. Dang, that's pretty. That is super pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go in again with a little bit of darker Kind of mix these two. So the inside is a lot darker. This is already getting pretty wet, so I don't know that. Oh, we'll saturate it one more time, but just a little bit, not a ton. All right, and then I'm gonna kind of pull up through there. Okay. I'm gonna move on to another flower. Actually, I'm gonna dab this one. Remember how I said we could possibly like dab? I'm just gonna dab that, dry it off just a little bit. And let's go in around the edges. And I'm just gonna kind of pull different spots. We'll go real deep into that one just for giggles. And then before I tip it, I'm just gonna smoosh things around with my finger. I think we're getting close. We did that one, that too, but 3 hydrangea. I gotta keep the blue one away from the pink one because it's still a little wet and it's transferring onto those petals, and all my work then will be for nothing. How much fun were these? I hope you enjoyed the speed up music kind of stuff. There wasn't a lot of talking in these. It's a lot of the similar process, just lots of layering, water, and paint. Over and over, rinse and repeat. The other thing about the hydrangeas, as we talked about during the supplies, is that you can take these apart and paint them individually if you want. They also make lovely pansies. They do. And next spring I will do a tutorial because we're already, while I'm filming this, it's Memorial Day. Yeah, it's Memorial Day. So it's the kickoff to summer. It's not technically summer, I know. Okay, anyway, sorry. Gosh, I am really on tangents today. So I'd love to hear from you guys. What is the next flower in the series that must be done? I have a couple already, like in the back of my head. We've got poppies, anemones, etc., etc. I have another one. I won't ruin the surprise of the next one I'm gonna do, but I'd love to hear from you guys. What are some other flowers that you're dying to dye? I cracked myself up. You know what I'm saying. What other flowers would you like to see a tutorial done specifically just for that one, so you don't have to hunt and search for a flower in another tutorial? We'll just do one tutorial all about that style flower and maybe a couple different ways to do it. These all turned out similar. We did have a little bit of a nice learning moment with the purple wine, purple green, to find the right ones. And if I missed a color that you're like, I need to see this color in a hydrangea, let me know. Maybe I can appease you over on Instagram Reels. We do tutorials over there too, little bite-sized ones. So maybe we'll do an all purple one if enough people ask me in the comments to do so. All right, that is the longest intro and outro I've ever done. Wait, I'm doing the outro right now. The intro is really long too. I think you'll agree. The outro, also super long. Okay, let's cut this. Stop talking, Stephanie, and do the YouTube-y things. Hi guys, if you're loving these videos, can't get enough, want to know when the next one goes live, including the next of the series of the dyeing series, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. If you're new around here, want to give the flowers a try along with craft supplies and greenery, go to ohyourelovely.com. That's not all. Use the code YouTube30 to get 30% off your first order. All right, guys, thanks for the rambles. I think I didn't talk enough during the tutorial, so I felt like I had to talk a ton to wrap it all up. Sure, we'll go with that. We'll see you super soon. I'm Stephanie from Oh You're Lovely, and you, my friends, are absolutely lovely. Bye, guys. I feel like I've got wands, like magical hydrangea wands. All right, bye.